New governor delivering his address to the General Assembly this week. Your thoughts on what you heard from the governor this week?
Well, that was the news of the week, of course, was the state of the state. A lot of people could live stream it on their computers and listen to it, and some TV stations carried it. Governor Greitens did a great job delivering the speech. A lot in there, an awfully lot in there. 90% of it I agreed with and everything, but he's going to be an aggressive governor, push a lot of issues, work with us. We don't work for him. We work together, and he will work with us. And then had a personal meeting with him yesterday, and it went very well about some issues, and he's just getting his feet on the ground. I mean, it's tough just walk in, never served in a legislative body, and just come in and suddenly you give him the keys to the state of Missouri and say, okay, Governor, it's your turn to drive. And so he has a lot of issues coming up. Some of them will fail, I'm sure. A lot of them won't. And so our hope, working together, that Missouri will be a better place whenever his term's finished and my term's finished up here, and we can do the right thing for the citizens and bring jobs and increase educational opportunities and do the right thing.
It was one of his bigger points was the need to create jobs, and also his office is taking a step in reviewing regulations and trying to see if there's a need for as many regulations in the future as we've seen the last, say, 10 years.
That really impressed me. When I had my meeting with him yesterday, he talked about his new director of DNR, and from what he told me, I like the choice and what he's doing. I have one city in my district that's over 4 years trying to get a sewage discharge permit, and they issue a temporary one, and they just can't get it done. And he's going to streamline a lot of that, and you're going to see things happen, I think, and good things happen. New corrections lady, I've met with her. Outstanding choice from everything I found out about her. He's attracting a lot of people, and we don't pay our directors near what other states do. And I asked him yesterday in this meeting, how in the world are you attracting these people? And he said, well, I just tell my mission and my vision and that I need help and ask them to be a part of the team. And he said, I've been successful securing these people. So from what I've learned about it, and they have to be confirmed by the Senate, and they haven't been up before the appointments committee yet, what I've learned about him, I'm impressed with his choice of people to run things.
Typically, that address is referred to as a budget address. We've not seen a budget from the governor's office, probably be another couple of weeks before that. In your opinion, does that make things a little more difficult just based on that many fewer weeks to start on the budget?
It's going to make it very difficult on the House and Senate by him delaying it. I understand why he's delaying it. There again, he's coming in green, doesn't know, has to rely on other people, has to get staff hired. So that is going to make it more difficult, but we'll work it out and it'll all come together. Most things in life kind of discovered if they don't deal with death or illness or minor inconvenience. So it'll be inconvenient. We'll do that. Main thing is getting it right and not to overpromise on the budget. And originally, the projected budget, they had it like 5%. I had some issues with that and talked to some people. They got it down to 3.8. And then since then, I've presented more information. And I think we're probably looking at a 2% increase over last year. The aggressive holes that Governor Nixon did before he left office and Governor Greitens was faced to do, just wham bam, as soon as he opened the door, he had to withhold from higher education like another $150 million. I'm not one that likes to make promises you can't deliver on. And when you tell these people this much is in the budget, your school administrators go out and hire people or set raises or do this, that, and other, and then a withhold comes along and they're stuck holding the bag. And most of them are pretty cooperative. They understand what their budget's going to be and there's not going to be a lot of money. They understand, they'll work with us, but those surprises aren't good for anybody. So hopefully we'll take a good conservative investment and hopefully come out with a surplus.